Good morning. It is the 1st of April, and this marks the third week, I think, of the national quarantine that's going on in the UK. Well, quote-unquote quarantine. Not that many people adhering to it, so here's a little PSA for you. Please stay indoors. This is coming from someone that works in a medical facility in East London. Do me and everyone else a favour, please stay indoors. For a start, there are some really good games to play. Doom Eternal came out, Animal Crossing came out, Half-Life Alyx came out, Resident Evil 3 comes out at the end of next week, I think. So there's a lot of good reasons to stay indoors. Alright? The problem I've got is that I can't really record that many YouTube videos. I can't really record anything, really, because I've got a 5-year-old running around. So in the background you might hear Rapunzel coming and telling me to spell something or, do something or get something for her. But why am I making this sort of like rough and shoddy video today? The reason is, as I was going to work last night, I work nights, and as I was just about to leave for work, I saw a notification pop up. And it says Doom version 1.06, Doom 2 version 1.06. This is baffling me. This is really baffling me. It's well known that updates for video games on modern consoles cost the developers money. If a game comes out and it's super profitable, you can guarantee that it will be refined and refined and refined and refined. Mostly because it means there's a lot of fans and a lot of people are eager for it, but also that the cost of the updates that the hardware manufacturers impose on developers can be met. And that's, just basic economics. Doom 1 and Doom 2, I picked up for £3.50 each. So when something costs you £3.50, you don't expect the developers of that game to go back and, spend the money that it costs updating it, unless A, they have sold a ton of copies for £3.50, or B, there's a lot riding on it. Now, Bethesda didn't exactly have the best 2018 or the best 2019, let's face it. So, I think it's fair to say that a lot is riding on Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, for what it's worth, is very, very good. I'm not telling you something you don't already know. Doom Eternal's pretty good. The only issue I have with it is that some of the combat arenas are very cramped and very small, and there's a lot of geometry, like pillars and whatnot, that doesn't need to be there. Makes circle strafing pretty hard. Other than that, the graphics are amazing, the enemy designs are amazing, the soundtrack is perfect. Like, it's a fantastic game, and I'm enjoying it a lot. What on earth are Bethesda doing updating Doom and Doom 2? Now, the last time I made one of these videos, it was because Doom 1 and Doom 2 were so utterly broken that it needed to be fixed. Like, it absolutely needed to be fixed. And that update that they did, the last update that they did, for the most part did that. Like, the aspect ratio was right. The music was right, because that was broken. Although they did fix that in an earlier patch. What else did they fix? They fixed the weapon select. There was no weapon select on the D-pad, which is a fundamental problem. They fixed some of the graphic issues. They fixed little quality of life stuff. But, the weapon select and the automap. There was no zoom on the automap. Now, when they updated it, and they did update it, it was broken, but at least it was in there. So the problem it had originally was that you couldn't zoom in on the automap, which is fine unless, if you know those maps off the top of your head, you're golden. Don't worry about it. If you're new to Doom or new to Doom 2, you will get lost. Doom 2 has some incredible intricate maze-like levels. You're going to get lost. And if you can't zoom in on the map, forget it. And when they updated it, you could zoom in, but it was kind of broken. Like, there was some scaling issues, so the walls would disappear if you were sort of midway a zoom. So if you were zoomed all the way in, you could see it. If you were zoomed all the way out, you could see it. If you were midway, some of the walls would disappear. Not a glitch, it was just a scaling issue. Like a resolution scaling issue. And I thought, well, fair... And I did say it at the time, fair play to Bethesda you fixed a broken game. Congratulations, well done. But on top of that, they also added TNT, they also added Plutonia, they also added Sigil, they added, like they went above and beyond. And for what it's worth, Doom and Doom 2 on the PS4 and Xbox One and Switch are possibly the best console ports. And I couldn't believe I was saying it, the best console ports of Doom available. So why have they updated them again? Let's have a quick look at the patch notes. So I'm just going to look at the patch notes for Doom. Okay, we're going to go down to update history. So this came out yesterday, which was the 31st of March. Audio updates. The audio has been overhauled. Audio positioning should now work in all cases. Sound distance fall off is now accurate using the same volume ranges as the original DOS release. Objects that make consecutive sound, such as the chain gunner's gun firing, will now correctly interrupt each other. So yeah, there was a little bit of sound clash. Sound overlap, which made it sound like this sort of garbled mess. Chainsaw firing add-ons has been fixed to its optimal buzz. That's a weird way of wording that. Sounds at 22 kHz, such as the double barrel shotgun, now play correctly in add-ons. I don't know why that would be broken. In the add-on No Rest for the Living, Hell now uses the correct sky texture. Great. Add-ons that are made up of multiple episodes can now be selected correctly. Brilliant. Fixes. Fixes stalls that may occur when quick loading the game several times in a row when add-ons are active. I never actually used quick save and quick load. I appreciate the fact that they're in there. And again, if you're new to Doom, absolutely no problem whatsoever with using quick save and quick load. Some of those levels are just brutal, especially if you're playing through Plutonia. Like, especially Plutonia. You want to use quick save and quick load? By all means, go ahead. You'll have no complaints from me. I want you to experience it, and that is incredibly difficult. Right, here's the thing. Auto map colors have been changed. It will now clearly mark doors and keyed doors using red, yellow, blue, or white lines, making it quicker to find parts of the map that are unexplored. Fantastic! This is brilliant. So now you're color coding the map. Auto map is drawn with pixel doubling to increase visibility and fix issues with line disappearance. So this is basically what I was saying before. If you were zoomed all the way in, you could see it. If you were zoomed all the way out, you could see it. But that kind of midway zoom, the line started disappearing. This is the thing that super interests me. Kills, items, and secrets are now shown on the auto map during gameplay. That's fantastic. If that literally is what it says there, that's amazing. Like, what a brilliant addition. Again, for people who are new to Doom and want to experience Doom, this is brilliant. Just a little quality of life thing. Performance optimization. Quick load now loads quicker by skipping the screen wipe animation when loading. Brilliant. Speed things up, especially on those harder things. Minor rendering optimizations. And then here's the old version. So, again, I just want to reiterate the fact that this costs Bethesda money. Like, updating a game that cost £3.50 originally, they have either got to be putting all of their eggs into Doom's basket, or they have sold a lot of copies of this to recoup the money that this is costing. I mean, look at these updates. These are all quality of life stuff. It must cost them a fortune to update it. I'm not going to play both because I want to keep this video nice and short, because again, Rapunzel is going to come in any minute telling me she wants some breakfast, or that she can't find something on Disney Plus or whatnot. So I'm fairly limited in time. Plus I've been at work, plus I'm very tired. Let's just have a quick look at Doom 2 and see, if anything, how much of a difference this makes. And I can't imagine that they have sold this many copies. I mean, maybe, what do I know? Maybe they have. I don't know. Maybe the Switch version sold really well. But I did say it last time. For the amount of money that you paid, I would expect any company to go, nah, you know what, forget it. It is what it is. It's broken, but it costs £3.50. You get what you pay for. I never would have expected it to update the game. Was it 4 times at this point? There have been 4 updates. I never would have expected that for £3.50. Never. Okay, am I going to log into Bethesda.net? Let's see. Are we broken? Are we broke? Oh, thanks. Well, I'm going to have to blur that out. Well, I'm in now. Great. Right, okay, let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm super familiar with this level. This is a good place to test out the map. Okay. Okay, so it updates. Yeah. So, is this going to be a secret? So, we've got 0 of 5 question marks. No, it's not technically not a secret. Well, I suppose it's not, because you don't have to open a door, do you? Let's go and see if I can max out this level. Well, I know I can max out this level, but these are the statistics that appear at the end of the level. So if you are looking to 100% a level, you can keep track of it as you're going. So I guess the bottles is items. So you have an items, secret, and kills at the end of each level, which tallies up once you hit the switch, and I guarantee you that's what's tallying in the corner. So you've got a visual representation of how well you're doing. So is this going to register? No, it's not registered until I cross the threshold. There you go, 1 of 5. That's really cool. I really like that. Now there are no keys on this map, so is this going to be shown? No, you see at the minute it still shows it as a red wall. Let's go and find out. Buzz, 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 buzz. Right, so where am... Oh, I'm going to get hit by that. There we go. So at the minute, I'm still 2 of 5. Alright, here we go. Chainsaw time, baby. Alright, let's go get that rocket launcher. So now is it going to be 3? Yep, 3 of 5. There we go. So let's go and get number 4, which is here. Woo! That was close. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. Alright. So that's number 4. Good, good, good. Number 5 should be in here. Whee! 5 of 5. There you go. And it says there's one more. There's a little bit of text overlap there, but it said there's one more kill to go, which is in here. There you go, 100%. I suppose items wouldn't be 100%, would it? No, it would be, yeah, because of the clip at the end. You know what? What a nice little addition. Other than having, like, the timer. You see the time, like, a little timer running in the bottom. Say you had a timer running in the bottom right-hand corner. Other than that, like, if you were, you know, doing a speed run of it, what a nice little addition. I don't know why it started on the map when I started there. I wasn't pressing triangle. That was interesting. Alright. Let's go and get that double barrel. Because it said there was an issue with the double barrel sound effects, but we'll see. Oh, actually, I can turn on the cheats, can't I? Cheats. Give everything. Yes. Right, what do we got? I wonder if they updated the D-pad. So we've got up, 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 right. No, nothing else. Left. Nothing else. Down. Nothing else. I would have put power weapons on there. I would have had on left, you've got... still a little bit of a rendering issue there. Hang on. Where is it? There you go. If you look at the wall where I'm stood. There we go. You know what? Minor. There you go. It's not pretty, but, you know. It is what it is. So... Oh, what was the issue? Yeah, it was the... What was it? I wonder if they've got that. Yeah, there's no, like... I can't hear any overlapping chainsaw noises. That's good. Alright, and it said they've fixed some issue with the chain gun. Yeah, sounds all good. Sounds just like the DOS version. As far as the sort of like, I don't know, what's the spacing of the bullet, what, the cadence, the way that the chain gun talks to me is exactly the same as the DOS version. I mean, yeah, it plays better. I'm actually surprised. Still no button here. Man, those clipping issues up the top there. Look at that. Yeah, Still got some work to go. You know what? Maybe a fifth patch is coming. Who knows? Who knows? But as it stands at the minute, I can live with it. Oh, let's go get that bad boy. I've already got it, but let's get it again. Where is it? They could have. I don't know. I'm still not a fan of the double barrel. It would be nice if there was a more distinct way of telling between the regular shotgun and the double barrel. But I suppose if you pick the wrong one, you just tap up. If you just tap up, you get the right one. So just, you know, pick whatever's closest, and then if you haven't got it, tap up. Again, I'm not that much of a, you know what I mean? I'm not oh, I don't know. We've got a little bit more clip in there. That sprite's foot is going right through that wall. Yeah. These are all. I mean, Doom before had issues, but I don't remember having that many issues. To be honest, I'm just amazed they're still working on it. I still cannot get over the fact that a game that costs £3.50 and that is, what, 30 years old at this point, is still being updated. It is, for what it's worth, actually impressive. Right, can I glide through here? Not on a console. Get in the. No, that's not going to happen. Let's go around. So how am I doing? Yeah, I mean, 47 to 70. There are 70 enemies on here? Okay. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty... Oh, there you go. I can just... Okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm so... He's not gonna see me, no? You're not gonna see me. Not gonna see me, no? No? Are you sure? Are you stuck? Are you alright, mate? Mate, do you need me to call an adult? Are you alright? Do you... Have you... Look, do you want to help your man out there? Don't look. Seriously, are you... Is there something I can do for you? Hey, look, check it out. Check out this barrel. My bad. It's got some issues. I'm not gonna lie. It's still got some issues. Alright, let's have a quick look to see if they've added any add-ons that I haven't played yet. Okie doke. There's available. Oh, there we go. Double impact. Okay. Let's give it a go. Again, I love the fact that this exists. I love the fact that this exists. Okay, let's play this. So, again, I haven't played this. I am looking forward to more add-ons. You know what? More Doom, even if it is kind of janky in certain spots, more Doom is not bad. Like, more Doom, yes please. Like, the PC has been awash with maps since forever. Again, for what it's worth, I think everyone that's considering being in video games... I mean, today, I'm not talking about, you know, then, I'm talking about now, today, 2020. If you are thinking of a career in video games, the least you could do is design a Doom map. Like, that's, like, designing Doom maps is, like, almost like Fisher-Price's My First Game Construction Kit. It teaches you the basics. You know everything you need to know about geometry, placement, enemy placement, line of sight, textures, you know, differences in scale, good, like, location for puzzles, like, not necessarily puzzles, but, you know, door here, switch here kind of thing, you know, door here, key here, enemy here, guarding key, get key, go to door, inside door, switch. It teaches you all of these sort of processes again, for what it's worth, I think Doom map creation should be every video game designer's first step. I think it's as important today as it was back in the 90s. Like, I can see things in video games today on the PS4 where you can tell someone clearly started their careers designing Doom maps. And it doesn't have to be a first-person shooter, it can be any game. But you can tell just by the way levels are laid out. You're like, oh, yeah, this person clearly started their career making Doom maps. So yeah, what do I think? I think, for what it's worth, it's still, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I think this is still the best console port of Doom. I really do. I don't know what it's like on the Xbox One. I don't know what it's like on the Switch, because I don't own it on the Xbox One and I don't own the Switch. But if it's anything like this, again, it's got its issues, but at least they're fixing it, and there is more content in the way of add-on, like level packs, like WODs. I'm frankly amazed, and I'll say this again, but I'll say it for the last time. I'm frankly amazed that something that cost £3.50, Bethesda seem to be all in on. And now I know this game works as a promotion for Doom Eternal. I get that. But still, Doom Eternal is its own thing, and you're supporting a game in 2020 by a game that came out in 1993 seems very strange. Like, very strange. Imagine the Justice League was being promoted by, oh, here's the, Superman, Richard Donner's Superman. Like, that thing exists, and people like that thing for a reason, because they like that. Just because you've got a new thing now that involves elements of that, you wouldn't go out of your way to promote the original. But Bethesda, like I said, Bethesda haven't had a stellar 2018 and definitely didn't have a stellar 2019. So maybe this is like, maybe this is them betting the farm. I'm frankly amazed. But you know what? I'm not going to knock it. You know what, Bethesda? I get you ain't watching this, but Bethesda, if you watch this, like, good on you, I guess. Like, well done. It's nice to see that you're committed to something that, if you put something out, it's nice to see you're committed to it. I can't imagine many other studios, credit where it's due, I can't imagine many other studios going, oh yeah, do you remember that game we put out for really cheap? That everyone already owns anyway on everything. Like, it runs on printers, it runs on calculators, it runs on, the SNES, it runs on 32X. Should we actually bother paying Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo a bunch of money to update it? Just quality of life stuff. Should we do that? I can't imagine many people turning around and going, yeah, sure, that sounds like a good investment. That sounds like money that we can afford to spend right now. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, for what it's worth, the map now works. It's still got some, little issues now and again. But the fact that it's being updated proves a level of commitment that I genuinely wasn't expecting. And frankly, I appreciate it. Alright, cool. So that's it. That's me looking at this. Like I said, PSA. Stay indoors. Please wash your hands. Please don't go out unless you absolutely positively need to. Stay inside. Play Doom. Play Doom Eternal. Play Animal Crossing. Play Half-Life. Play Resident Evil. Just don't go outside. Alright, cool. Peace.